Predators. I'm Khihendron. You can call me Kai. This time I have notes in front of me, so I'm not going to prattle quite as much as I did in my previous video titled Practical Tips for Beginner Predators. You can still find some good shit in there, but quite honestly, I jump around quite a bit. So this time I have made some bullet points. I believe in total there's about 18 things that I find to be very, very practical. And you could potentially, if you were to just listen to this broadcast in the background as you play your own game, which is actually what I would prefer, because with that, you kind of have somebody as a little bit of a guide around while you play. If you're a beginner pred, then you're probably just like me when I first started playing this game. And that was you were quite jittery, right? I was quite jittery. I was nervous playing as Predator because it's much more difficult to play as Pred than it is to play as Fireteam. Fireteam kind of has that intrinsic FPS quality, whereas Predator, the controls when you first start out can feel a little bit clunky, and it can make you nervous, especially when you're playing against your friends, which is how I learned. I really cut my teeth playing Pred against in private matches against pre-made fire teams, and they were very good. They were very, very good. So I didn't have a lot of success against them early on, but I found that the more practice I got in those private matches, the easier public matches got, because there simply isn't the same level of skill in publics as you'll encounter against a pre-made fire team, people that are on comms and communicating. I am just trying out the new Viking Pred that they released today. Woo! Oh, that's a little slow weapon. Woo! Alright. So, yep, first tip, shake out the jitters. Right? Wow, this guy's slow. Holy balls. Shake out the jitters. Be confident in your playstyle. You cannot fail, right? You cannot fail. You can only learn. Failure is learning. Wow, this guy is slow. He's super clunky. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I don't know if this weapon can be parried, but if it can be parried quite easily. So that's tip number 1. Shake out the jitters. Tip number 2. To gain familiarity with this game, you are going to want to play Fireteam for 75% of the matches that you partake in. The reason is you're going to be able to play way more matches as a Fireteam member than you will be able to as a Predator in any given day. If you were to break it down into 1 hour, you could probably play 3, 4, maybe 5, if you're lucky, Pred matches. Whereas with Fireteam, you can play perhaps double, if not triple that, depending on if you're going up against a really insistent Pred who just rushes in, gets second winded, and then let's do the stealth kill. Let's see what the stealth kill is. Oh boy! Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice one. You guys are having fun with this. This is like a first look for me. I was at work all day. I came home, downloaded this, and then came back. I only live about 2 minutes on foot from work. Oh boy, that range, the tracking is... Holy God, okay, anyhow. You want to play Fireteam for 75% of your matches. Tip number 3, as is outlined, I mean, you won't be able to see this because I don't have anybody to be able to do any damage to me. But you want to run, especially as a beginner Pred, and this may change as you go, but I would say this. As a beginner Predator, this is really going to help you. And then let me see how strong he is. Oh. Come on. There we go. Okay, 1 hit. Wow, that's great. Typically it's 2 hits. This guy's got some beef to him. He has a shit ton of melee damage, I can bet. You want to run Pouch and Medic, large Pouch and Medic on all of your builds. Every single Predator has enough perk points to be able to use it. I would say, unless you're playing as a Scout, which I wouldn't recommend as a newbie Pred, simply because Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, you didn't see me. Okay, he's not that strong. He was stronger than he was. Maybe I just got a headshot. Let's get this axe back out and see what it does. Bro, you think I care about that? Run pouch and medic on all of your builds. The reasoning behind that is large pouch gives you 4 med kits, you can see in the bottom right, as well as whatever other... You can carry 7 bear traps. It drastically increases the amount of gear you can carry. It doesn't have great tracking. Only got a 2-hit combo, it looks like. Come on, bro. There we go. Good tracking. You're going to just get this. It's going to help your gameplay early on, and then when you're about mid-tier, you can start experiencing and experimenting, should I say, with other perks. But the first order of business is going to be get used to playing with large pouch and medic, and then try to learn your gameplay style without using a damage perk, without using fearless or downrange. You can use them at the mid tier, but as a beginner pred, don't rely upon that to develop your gameplay style, because if you get used to that, it's kind of like a crutch, right? You get used to that, you're playing with a crutch, learn how to take down fire team members with just the base damage for your class, and then you can expand upon that as you gain more mastery and proficiency in this game. These guys don't even hurt. I'm trying to let people do damage to me so I can show you how quickly you can heal with medic. Come on, man. There we go. Just trying to stand right on this. See, these barrels do basically jack shit to the pred, but they do a lot of damage to the fire team. It's really not that much damage, right? Let's hit this one. Won't let me hit it. Let me try if I... Let me see if I can... There we go. That one's a nice one. So run pouch and medic. Don't rely upon a damage perk. Moving on. You want to save your target isolation until the 14-15 mark, the 14-minute, 15-second mark. Because if as you gain more familiarity with the game, you're going to know you're going to spawn on the opposite side of the fire team. You can just jump to the middle and wait. And if you don't see any bubbles in that time, sound bubbles, like they haven't advanced to the mission, you get it right on the D-pad, and you'll use your target isolation. I'm going to show you what it looks like here. You can see those little bubbles there are piggies. Those little tiny pigs. And if there's a fire team, they're going to be a large pink bubble. Very reminiscent of that bubble that we just saw. I'm going to kill this pig. Hey. Oh, wow, man. You're never going to be able to catch these things as a Viking pred. I mean, I really like the idea. I think the execution is really cool, but I don't think it's going to be one of the top builds, or one of the top meta pred builds. But I think it's going to be fun just for dicking around. So save your target isolation until the 14-minute, 15-second mark. Just trying to show you how quickly medic works. If you've played a game at all and you've had to use your med kit, you know how slow it is and how vulnerable you seem. So just get over here. You see the amount of health I have. It cuts the time to use the med kit in half. Look, that wasn't even a full heal. I canceled it before it could give me the full heal, and I'm back at full health. Maybe a hair below, but I'm back at full health. So, going over what we've said so far, just so you have it, I'm going to keep going, but shake out the jitters, play fire teams for 75% of the games that you play, run pouch and medic on all of your builds, and then save your target isolation until the 14-minute, 15-second mark. Another thing you want to do, if you're not close to the predator, moving on, if you're not close to the fire team, I'm sorry, you want to conserve your energy. I mean, look at this. Look at how slowly his energy regenerates. Not all predators are like that. Not all predators have that same issue. But you want to conserve your energy as much as possible while you're not close to the fire team. So conserve your energy. When you get that little low energy warning, turn your shit off. Run around for a little bit. Stay out of line of sight. Don't get shot at. Don't let anybody knock your mask off. That beautiful mask with the horns. But conserve your energy. If you are discovered as you are... let's say you leap in, the fire team's running around here, you want to throw your combi, blah, 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 blah. They figure out where you're at. Just break line of sight. Oh, God almighty, he can't run worth a damn. Okay, what is this? What's going on? Why can't I sprint? Can he really not sprint? There's got to be something wrong with my controller here, because I cannot sprint. Come on. Why can't I run? I might have to just close out of this round. But when you're discovered, break line of sight. Let's say they're standing over there. Get over here. Break your line of sight. Turn on your cloak. Conditions of being completely invisible is stillness. So this is why you would want to... You wouldn't want to do that, because I activated the cloak as I was moving. It takes about 2 seconds. You would want to be still and then activate your cloak. You'll go completely invisible. So break line of sight. Stand still. Activate your cloak. But get far enough away that they can't just run around the corner and see the visual effects. Because once the visual effect goes away, you are completely invisible. Jumping. Not that kind of jumping. Jumping regenerates, conserves, and regenerates your stamina. So you want to jump, you see? Every once in a while you'll leap into a tree. But especially between melee attacks, it's really useful. Huh. See? Conserves and regenerates your stamina jumping. Let's see, another practical tip. Kill pigs whenever you see them. If you run target isolation and you don't see the fire team, take that opportunity to go and kill the pig. You'll probably see the fire team. Generally, fire team members, unless they're high-level pre-mates, don't do a good job of keeping their mud going. But if you don't, just kill whatever pig you see. Set yourself up a nice little buffet. It's like having two additional med kits. I can't run. This is the most frustrating thing ever. Probably gonna have to log out of this one. There's some sort of glitch. There we go. So kill pigs whenever you find them. Camping fire teams. Here's something really important for you to know. Oh, forgot to mention, pigs spawn near their dead homies. Thank you, Drums 626. I love the way that he puts that. Let's say fire team members are camping right here in this corner. You can hit them through the wall. You don't want to run into here because it says 2 exits, only 2 exits. So if 2 fire team members stand here, 2 fire team members stand here, they're going to lock you in. And you're going to get fucked up. And it's going to fuck up your Christmas, and you don't want that to happen. So kill pigs whenever you see them. Camping fire teams can be hit through the walls. Because, also 1 exit. I mentioned that there's 2 exits here. 1 exit. A room that has 1 exit is certain death. Certain death. If you see a fire team member in there, do not chase him. Hit his ass through a wall. If he's camping like that, I would consider myself to be a fire team main. See, I'll just give you an example. Oh. You can activate that. You can hit through walls. It's a very good anti-camping strategy. I can't... Oh! Something almost happened there. Yeah, there's no hope for this one, so I'm just going to log out of this game. One exit equals certain death. Predator, if you have not had your health reduced to 0 once yet, then you have an ability called Second Wind, which there's some lore component behind it, and I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest with you, but I'm just going to make sure that there's not a serious issue with it. I'm going to try this again just to make sure. The goal should be to never get winded, and that's where the large pouch and the medic comes in. You don't want to go into Second Wind, because it's more of like an, oh fuck. If you made a mistake and you get winded, that's one thing. But relying upon your Second Wind to bail you out of a situation, you'll figure out when that is in the future. But as a beginner, you don't want to do that. You don't. Simply don't. So, especially as a beginner, do not get put into Second Wind. You are entirely vulnerable. You cannot attack. You can only leap. Sometimes you can't even do that due to specific glitches in the game. So do not get put into Second Wind. Run far, far, far away, further than you think you need to, if you do get put into Second Wind. Because if somebody is a recon or a scout with double time, and you're not one of the faster classes, like let's say you're this big, beefy motherfucking Viking, they can catch you. If you don't run far enough, they will catch you. And then it's game over. So try not to get put into Second Wind. Use your med kit, right? If you get half of your... like I said, I'm going to launch into a game here in just a second. But I want to try this one out first. Try not to get put into Second Wind. And if you do, that's fine. It's more of an, oh fuck, run far if you do get put into Second Wind. And then you want to play conservative. If you are put into Second Wind, you don't want to be aggressive. I play very aggressive. I try to stay on the fire team. I try not to run very far, because if I'm not put into Second Wind, I want to stay on top of them. I want to follow them the entire time that they're doing the mission. There we go. Yeah, it was just a glitch with that. Now I can run. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go test this guy out in a public match and see how it goes. I've never played as him before, but I'm interested to find out what it is, or find out how it goes. Play conservative if you are put into... If you don't have wind, try not to get second winded. Run far if you are. And... Ooh. Ooh. Ah, fuck it, whatever. Plus 30% XP. They did that to try to keep the matchmaking times down, I'm sure, because they released a Predator. That's smart. Try not to get winded. Run far if you are. Play conservative if you don't have your second wind. And if you don't have second wind, don't do anything that locks you into an interaction. Do not claim. I have previous broadcasts where I got greedy and I got killed for it. I got punished for it. Don't eat a pig. Don't do anything. If you need to heal, you don't have a med kit, and you don't have second wind, just wait until you do. You may lose the game, but if you're in that situation, you deserve to lose. So don't go for claims. Don't rip anybody's skull out. Don't go to eat a pig. Don't do anything that locks you into an interaction if you don't have second wind, because you're a sitting duck, and if they reduce your health to 0, at that point, you're done. It's game over. Melee. Okay. Melee is okay in public matches. It's viable in public matches. But against a good fire team, it is almost never viable. At least as a beginner pred. As you gain skill, and as you become less and less of a beginner pred. Not that there's anything wrong with being a beginner pred. I would still consider myself to be just a level beyond a beginner pred. I have a lot of work to do, especially against pre-made fire teams. I do pretty well in public matches. I'd say I win about 80 to 90% of my matches. I've been put down plenty. I mean, I have a few days of broadcasts where I haven't been put down at all, but then I have broadcasts where I get put down twice in a row. And that one was because I got greedy, because I didn't have second wind, and I went for a claim. Logged me into an interaction. Dutch came around the corner, and he fucked up my Christmas. So make sure that you have a good Christmas, kids. Don't do anything that locks you into an interaction. Melee is good for public matches, but it's not good against good teams. So you want, if you're going to commit to a weapon, learning a weapon, getting good at a weapon, melee will always be there. Start now, practice with ranged weapons. The most useful ranged weapon, in my opinion, besides the bow, because you can fire it without moving, and they might not be able to figure out where the trails are coming from, the little tracer, you want to use the combi. Combi always. And the reason behind that is, when you knock down a fire team member, by the time you hit them with 2 combi throws, they're off the board, right? They'll have bled out enough that that is sufficient to have them bleed out. Unless they're using sludge blood, which at that point you can hit them with 1 or 2 follow-up attacks and they'll be off the board. So use the combi always. Use it for throwing at the fire team when they're up, and use it for throwing at downed fire team members. It's really, really fucking useful. Kind of cheap, admittedly, but warfare is wrong to begin with, so you might as well do what you have to do to win. So now going on to the next one, I actually have custom controls set. And I have custom controls set for Predator because I find these to be really useful. And I got these from one of my favorite players. As you can see, I've switched the down on the D-pad to select weapon 3, which is secondary weapon, which is always going to be the combi for me. And then the vision, I switched to R3. And it's super useful. Hit down on the D-pad in order to bring out your combi, and R3 for your vision mode. You never have to take your finger off of the left thumbstick to go into your vision mode to pull out your combi. The last tip, have fun. Don't talk shit. Okay? Have fun. Don't talk shit. Represent the fire team tribe well. If you're a fire team main like me, been playing the game a lot as fire team, and you're still a beginner pred, just have fun. Right? So we're going to go over these tips throughout the video. I'll try to narrate what I'm doing so that you understand it, and I hope you've enjoyed it thus far. You get to see me in action. Again, I'm Khihendron. You can call me Kai. What's going on, guys? Oh. That sucks. Well, it'll give me an easier time testing out this new bread. Shake out the jitters, boys. Okay, you want to take assault, recon. Nice. Shaking out the jitters. Going to save my target isolation. I am over here by the construction zone, so I'm going to try to check the reinforcement radio. It's up here. Nice. Nice. Slow Viking. My goodness gracious. Oh my god, he can only leap one time. Are you serious? Are you serious? Set up your alarms, gentlemen. Set up your alarms. Get your army of minions. What did I tell you about the pig? Still haven't discovered them yet. Oh, there's... Set up the alarm, dude. Alright, set it off anyway. Okay. Yep. To the north, they went to Stargazer. Kind of fucked up my pacing here. Remember, conserve your energy when you're not close to the fire team. Can't run again. Insane. Wow, man, this guy is bad. Oh my goodness, and I can't sprint. I can't sprint. You just can't sprint. Wow, this is miserable. Yeah, so not going to play as the Viking after this. How useful that is. Yep, simply cannot sprint. Unbelievable. Can't sprint. Sprint. Wow. It's going to be a challenge. Added challenge. Hey, has anybody else had an issue with the Viking not being able to sprint? No? I can't run. I can't run. I have no idea what the deal is. can't run. Oh, there it goes. There he goes.
Get over here and help me.
That was dangerous, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There we go. I threw my whole game off. There we go. Wow, man. This is so frustrating to not be able to sprint. Or it was, at least. I don't think it was my controller, but could have been. Oh. Alright, so learning that weapon, going up against the fire team. One swing, then jump. Alright, I can sprint again. They really missed the boat on making his, oh god, I can't sprint again. Jesus Christ. There we go. there a timer or something? Is there some sort of mechanic that I'm not aware of?
What was that?
None of your business. Yeah, I don't like this guy as much as he's gonna take a lot of. It's gonna be hard.
Somebody help me! Covering fire.
There we go. Wow, he is slow, my goodness. Oh my god, I can't sprint. Are you serious? Can't sprint. Dangerous, but necessary. Alright, so I do not like this Viking, and I will not play as him. I don't like his weapon either. Yeah, good game, guys. Jesus. This Viking, steep learning curve. Not quite there yet.
Fuck you, pretty. Fuck you.
Dude, man, I couldn't sprint. Like, I couldn't sprint. He just can't sprint. I don't know what would happen.
Takes a lot of damage, that predator room.
Dude, he's not very good. I don't think I'm going to use him.
No, no. Well, I bought it and I used it a couple of times.
I mean, that was miserable. So back to my alpha. Holy shit. I'll do one more. Oh man. So, um, I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite good enough to be able to reliably use that predator. The weapon is also pretty shit. Let's take a look at the patch notes, see if they changed anything. Oh, wait a second, I forgot. I still haven't customized my... What's the specialization? Oh. Leader. That one's probably the best one. Holy fuck. Incredible. What an incredible update. Seriously. Great job, Ilphonic. Let me see if this was a an intended mechanic. Ugh, if they did this on purpose. What a great update. So, low population queues, implemented bonus XP, AI now respond to audio decoys, fixed the sunroof collision issue on backwater, nice. Hmm. interesting. So the classes now, Assault has Unleashed, which is increased damage with explosives. Nice. Reckless gains a temporary damage boost after receiving damage. Nice. Fanatic increased damage and speed while wounded. Nice. Deadly increased assault rifle damage. Nice. Scout has Duelist, which is increased damage and higher starting ammo for pistols. Liberator heals and receives a temporary damage boost after disabling or destroying a camp alarm. Rushdown gains a short but powerful speed boost upon killing an AI. Scavenger, gathered ammo pickups restore health. Whew. Increased damage with weapons found in weapon crates around the map. Wow. Support has Leader. Damaged targets are weaker to damage from teammates for a short period of time. This effect does not stack with other leaders. Comms. When a teammate dies, the reinforcement timer is reduced. Does not stack with other comms. Overseer. Restores health to the team each time the mission progresses. This effect does not stack with multiple Overseers. And Field Medic. Increased revive speed. Revived soldiers have more health. Nice. Recon has Overwatch, which is increased damage when firing from a height advantage. Amphibious, increased movement speed in water. Being in water counts as being fully concealed by mud. Nice. Sniper, increased damage to spotted targets. Spotter, lowered body temp while crouched. Spotted targets move slower. Does not stack with other spotters. Dutch 87 has Leader. It's the same. Damage targets are weaker to damage from teammates for a short period of time. Amphibious, same as Recon. Fanatic, increased damage and speed while wounded. And gains a temporary damage boost after receiving damage. Need a squad. NNA Dark. Okay. Okay. We can get you a squad. I don't know who I have on right now. Let's see. I must have missed a bunch of people. This is going to be really, really hard. I wish I could play with Blood. Nate Dogg's really good. He's a great sniper. Ray, Schoolboy, Ben. Let's see if I can get a party going here. What's up, Ray? How you doing, man? Dude, what a... I'm great, man. I just tried out the Viking in public match. He sucks. Yeah, man. Okay, I kept running into this issue. I don't know if you've had the same issue. I don't think it's my controller. I couldn't sprint. Okay, okay. It's... Oh, damn. Here, Kev Rail is... Yeah, man. It was not fun. The axe is good. I mean, a three hit down is nice against the weaker classes, but like, yeah, the War Club is a much better weapon than that one. I'm running one pred match here. I couldn't cancel out of it. It had me placing. I'm going back to my alpha. This is a tips and tricks video for preds. So, or it's a tips and tricks broadcast. I don't know if these guys. Yeah, yeah. If you have any other tips, the ones that I gave them were shake out the jitters, play as fire team 75% of the time, run pouch and medic on all builds, save your target ISO until the 14-15 mark, consume energy. Oh, sure. I mean, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. But this is for beginner preds. The hold on a second. People are texting me here. Okay, hold on. Scout, assault, recon. This is a pretty good loadout. So the sprint is that affecting all preds, or is that just affecting the Viking? Uh-oh. Okay, wow. Yeah, I found that the way to reset it, the way that I reset it was to use the plasma caster, fire one bolt, and then I could sprint again. Yeah, isn't that weird? But anyway, I'm looking around. There's a couple more of them. What is it? I'm saving my target ISO until the 14-15 mark. Should be able to get this. Oh no. Yep. Oh yeah, man. I'm really excited about that. I want to get into a match with 4. Holy shit.
Unknown contact with deep ammo.
Oh my god, I can't. I can't sprint. Man, this is... I'm just gonna finish this one off and then get the fuck out of this game. Yeah. Oh. Man, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't know why this is happening to people, but... I don't typically do this, but... Hey, what's up, Blood?
Hey, what's up, man?
Alright, how about this update, man? How about this update?
We tried the new brother.
The Viking, I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't like it. He used to go cool, and I don't love it. What? Fucking fantastic. Plays on that, but against like a good team. Players that you guys. No, he doesn't. He's basically a bazooka. He's a bazooka. And I never played it. I just make it hard. I'll play it.
I'm gonna start a new broadcast here.